Hi there, how's it going? Today I just wanted to do a few battle matches, see how the team I'm currently building is matching up in double battles. Right now I'm kind of cusping on great Ultra Ball tier. I've been struggling to get out of rank 4, but I've been building this team right here. And the start of it, there's a couple ways to start this team. You know, almost always we're opening with Medicham here. Medicham is here to set up Trick Room, and then if he's still around after that, we set up a skill swap with our boy Golurk, or alternatively, Incineroar. And what's interesting about skill swapping with Incineroar is he has the Intimidate ability. This will cause it to proc again. So if we open with Medicham and Incineroar, then our strategy is to constantly have Medicham switching back and forth skill-wise with Incineroar to debuff our enemy's attack as long as they're physical attackers, and then probably doing that to set up for a parting shot or a Darkest Lariat, and in other situations a Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz is our nuke to end all nukes, as I like to say. And then alternatively, we start with Golurk, right? And the reason we want to do this is a great way to use Mega Golurk, because Medicham has the ability skill swap, like I was saying. We give Medicham Pure Power, which raises the Pokemon's attacking moves by 50%. So our goal is to give that to Golurk in this strategy to make Earthquake, Poltergeist, and even Rock Slide a nightmare. I'm still kind of eyeballing the idea of maybe switching out Rock Slide for another move, another rock type move. I'm blanking on the name of it. Just because I've noticed that this does pretty well against a lot of Pokemon, but it does struggle against some Dragon types, particularly Dragonite, and there's been a lot of Dragonite moving around in the meta right now. So there's that. Pelipper is usually on this team quite a bit, because Pelipper is just good. We have him with Steel Wing to help cover that. Muddy Water as well, just to get that, get that coverage of hitting everybody out. And Hurricane, of course, because Drizzle is so strong with Pelipper. Sinistra, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. This is a new Pokemon to me. This is just an alternative way for me to set up Trick Room if I'm feeling like Medicham isn't really going there. But, the alternating teams right now are Medicham, Incineroar, Golurk, Pelipper, and Medicham, Garganical, Golurk, and Pelipper usually. I do want to get Oranguru on this team. I've been having a hard time rolling him. If anybody happens to stumble upon this video and you see these Pokemon and you think one of these would fit well on this team in place of Sinistra, let me know. Leave a comment. I'm definitely open to some feedback and anything that people want to say. I'm decently new to Pokemon and played it my whole life, but I've never played it competitively like this, and I'm having a really fun time trying to figure out the ins and outs of the current meta. I'm really vibing with Trick Room right now. I'm having a lot of fun with that. So, enough babbling about the team. Let's begin and see if we can get some interesting comp going here, Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. That would Battle X. Okay, let's do this. All right, what are you rocking here? Okay, so this is a pretty scary team right now. I see we got 3 fire types to worry about. If I had to guess, they're definitely gonna open with Whimsicott. They'll probably either open with Sneasel or Incineroar. But as much as that worries me, I worry that they're going to use Charizard and Volcarona. Double Heat Wave on those Pokemon is a nasty combo from what I've been seeing. One of my friends ran that together, and it absolutely shreds. So I think to start, we play it safe. We open with Medicham and Incineroar and start lowering their attack. Because you know what? Don't hit me because I'm beautiful, Gotta lower that attack so I don't feel the pain. And honestly, maybe Golurk. No, I think Golurk will do pretty good here. Garganackle could... See, and this is where it's tough that you can only choose 4. Because I think we're going to need Pelipper for this team. Because Muddy Water is going to go a long way. And honestly, Hurricane's going to go a long way. So I think we'll go with this and just see how it goes. Worst case scenario, we lose the match. Who cares? We move on to the next one. It is what it is. We're here to have fun. Alright. Let's see what we're starting off with here. Incineroar, Sneasler. Okay, yeah, I'm surprised you didn't start off with the Whimsicott. He might be going for a double fake out here. And that's a little worrisome if that's the case. But if not, maybe we go for an attack here with Incineroar. We can probably stop one of them from doing just that with our own fake out. One of these is going to outspeed us. It's most likely going to be Sneasler. Incineroar might honestly even outspeed us here. So let's go for the Incineroar and hope that we picked the right thing here. Not to say their Sneasler isn't absolutely terrifying, but, you know, Incineroar is Incineroar, and Incineroar is going to do what an Incineroar is going to do. Honestly, Sneasler might have been the better pick to do this here. He's probably going to go for a Dire Claw, and if he puts me to sleep, this match is over, basically, because if I can't set up Medicham Trick Room, we're going to be in dire straits. Okay, there's the fake out. Are we getting another fake out here? Flare Blitz. Oh, interesting to use Flare Blitz on my Incineroar. Okay. That was not even remotely what I was expecting. I honestly was expecting double fake out, and that wouldn't be a bad way to start. Put your opponent on lower health than you. Probably could open your Pokemon up to getting some nice hits here. So, honestly, let's switch our Incineroar to get that big power. Or even, I think Incineroar is going to outspeed Medicham here, so why don't we Parting Shot one of these suckers? Honestly, I'm a little more worried about the Incineroar here, so let's do that. Nice. And we're going to go right into Golurk, and this is perfect because now we can set up my boy to be doing some big damage moves. Another Flare Blitz is coming, but I'm not worried about it. This Medicham is built to be a tank. You know? He's tankier than the average Medicham. Just like Yogi Bear is smarter than the average bear. He tried to close... Okay, that was a perfect read. So, now that our boy here has big power... something that we can do, we could coach it, but I think honestly the best play here is to detect. He's either going to have to switch in or he's going to have to take major damage here while my Medicham sits back and relaxes like it's his Christmas vacation and he's in like Hawaii, you know? There's the Protect. There's the Earthquake. Let's see. And it's a double kill. And, you know, that's exactly what this build is meant to do. It's meant to make Golurk a beast. And we love that. Alternatively, you can get the plus stats by Mega Evolving first, but I think the safest opener here was to, you know, open with something safe like Incineroar so that we can guarantee Golurk come out and get that 50% bonus from Medicham's strong power buff. Now we're going to see what our opponent has coming out next. It's a little worrisome because we don't know what he's got, but he did definitely have some good picks against Golurk here. That should really be his focus here. The thing is, after the Trick Room setup happens, Medicham's kind of slow. He's kind of slow for this. So honestly, our best bet right now might even be... Instead of setting up a coaching, might be switching in Pelipper. Whimsicott, who I honestly had a sneaking suspicion he was going to start with, and Charizard. Okay. So, with that being said, you know, we could be a little rascal and skill swap one of them, but I have a feeling we're not going to necessarily need to do that. Why don't we switch into Incineroar? Actually, you know what? No. Switch into Pelipper, stick to the plan, you know. They always want to stick to the plan. I mean, think of Michael from GTA 5. What do they say? They go stick to the plan. What? Stick to the freaking plan. You know. So we're gonna stick to the plan here. We are going to hit this Charizard where it hurts with a Rock Lobster type move. You know. And we'll just see where it goes from here. Let's see what this guy's got. I'm interested to see what he's trying to set up with Whimsicott. He could be going for a Moon Blast here to get rid of my Golurk, but we'll have to see. Got the Pelipper out. Got the Drizzle going. It's looking nice. It's looking good. But this is gonna change it to Drought if I'm correct. If I'm correct, right? It's gonna get rid of the water. Yep, okay. Okay. Tickle? Bro's tickling my unsentient being Golurk? That's crazy. Huh. Okay. Well, with the Drought out, that's a little worrisome. Our Pelipper is going to die next turn. So, why don't we go for a Steel Wing here? Because if we get rid of that Whimsicott, we can guarantee some shenanigans here. Let's get the Rock Slide going here. That Charizard could have Solar Beam. I'm not too terribly worried about it, but if he kills our Golurk, we're going to be in a bad spot. We need that Whimsicott dead ASAP, and I do mean Rocky. Let's see what he's going to go for here. He's thinking hard on it. I get it, dude. This is a scary team setup. The Pelipper may be a birdie boy, but oh, I'm getting tickled again. Ha ha ha! Stop it! Stop it! Use the Rock Slide. Whimsicott avoided it, but, you know, that's good that our boy Charizard didn't, because you know what? It's enough to kill, because bro has double the power! It's disgusting! And we get the Steel Wing off. Doesn't look like it's doing much, but you know what? Every rose has its thorn. That is okay. I'm not even worried about the Twisted Dimension being gone. At this point, it's just a matter of taking out Whimsicott, and it's going to happen. So, we're going to use Poltergeist, because there's like a 99.8% chance this dude is rocking an item. Because why wouldn't you rock an item? Oh, I'm going to not rock an item specifically to make sure I don't got to deal with Poltergeist. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that, buddy. Because you know what? Items are so important regardless if you're at, you know, your opponent is running something like Poltergeist. Because, you know, he could be running Poltergeist, but you could have a Focus Sash and you could survive it and kill him, you know? Yeah, I honestly wasn't expecting that to hit. But, that's okay, because this honestly might kill in and of itself. Tanky little Whimsicott, man. Okay. Yeah, well, he's gonna be gone pretty soon. So, what is our most accurate move? Because let's just get it over with here, right? I'm pretty sure it's the rock. It doesn't matter. It's Rock Slide or Poltergeist. Let's just do the Poltergeist. Show him some spooky shit, you know? Make him want to go watch that Poltergeist movie. Not the remake. You gotta watch the classic. The remake's like subpar. I know, it's a hard choice. What is your 7th health Whimsicott gonna do here, buddy? Let's see. You could just... Yep. Okay, Leech Seed. And this is the part where he seeds my Golurk and gets the 6 bajillion health and he wins the game. There it is, folks. Game 1 went pretty well. You know, like I said, I've been having a lot of fun with the strategy. I want a Rangaroo to kind of bounce. Like, I think a Rangaroo would really help this team out, because the thing with Medicham is I can get the skill swap off, but I have to rely on using moves like Detect after the fact to keep him in the battle. And that's kind of tough, because you want to be getting that coaching off, and I think a Rangaroo is going to be able to get coaching off a lot better to make Golurk an unstoppable beast, because that's what we're going for here. This is the punchy robot dude. And he's gotta be messing people up, because that's his whole deal. That's the whole shtick of this. Big damage for big robot golem looking motherfuckers. Alright. Interesting. I don't know what that top Pokemon is called. I forget. I know he's slow as fuck. This is also a Trick Room strat, I believe. Cause the top 3 Pokemon I know are very slow. The one below that I believe is like can be slow. The Delphox is fast, so I might honestly just let Bro set up a Trick Room here. Like, that's all you, buddy. If you want to set up a Trick Room, that's for you. There you go. And if he's gonna set up a Trick Room for me, you got 2. Okay. If you're gonna set up a Trick Room for me, I have a sneaking suspicion that you're either gonna start with that Slowbro or that Politoed, and there's gonna be some drizzling going on. So Pelipper, get in here, buddy. I'm not even sure if we need Medicham for this fight. Although, Gargankle is going to get messed up by some water types, but you know what? I think Incineroar and Golurk are going to deal with it. So let's do this. I don't think we're going to need the crazy big boy damage, and if we do, and I mess up, hey, you know what? It is what it is. You lose a game or two. That's the name of the game. That's the fun of the Pokemon. Alright, gang. Let's see what we're starting off with here. Mudsdale and Moshold. Okay, Moshold scares the shit out of me. And I'll tell you why. That population bomb move with choice specs is brutal. It's absolutely, positively, brutal. Mudsdale, I believe, is a pure ground type. Honestly, get the Mega Evolution up in here. And okay. I'm trying to think here. Honestly, yeah, fake out the Moshold. I honestly was expecting Trick Room. Maybe they were also expecting Trick Room here. Could go for the Poltergeist. It might kill, might not. Or we go for the Rock Slide. We're not going to get the flinch off. This thing's going to... No, we will get the flinch off. Go for the Rock Slide. Watch this. Oh, he's not very effective, is he? That might have been a misplay. But you know what? If we can kill this Moshold before it can do any shenanigans, that would be lovely. And maybe Mudsdale with will oh, look at that, a crit. Oh, his defense is raised. Okay, so we're gonna want to take you out fast. You're using fire type. Oh man, that hurt. He's got a Shell Bell. Maybe we should have brought our goat. Okay. Incineroar's going to use his Citrus Berry. I think this is a good time to part ways here. It's time to go. Thanks for coming to the show, as they say. But you sat on down, you figured it out, what's Blue's Clues is all about, and Incineroar is going to skedaddle. And I think our Golurk here is going to do a little Earthquake, because Incineroar is for sure fast. Oh, wow. That is an interesting strat. This Mudsdale is going to be a monster. I should have killed the... Oh, man. That's crazy. Do I have a special attacker to deal with this right now? I think not. I don't think I do. He's kind of whittling him down for me, though, you know? So, I guess we'll see what we can do here in terms of damage, but wow, he definitely is maxed out. That is an interesting, just beating the shit out of your own Pokemon. What an interesting strat. That's definitely a new one, and that's what I've been finding so interesting about Pokemon Champions, is I'm learning things about this game every single match I play. Incineroar's leaving, and we're gonna have to send out Pelipper. I'm really hoping that we can take out this what is it called? Friggin' little family of 4 over here. Okay, you know what? Wow, we did 10% damage to that thing. This would be a great time to have a move like Yawn in our move set. I think we're just going to want to... Let's see. We're getting Earthquaked ourselves. Okay, so this thing's not doing that much damage to us. We can thank Incineroar for that. If he wants to do damage to us, he's either going to have to do it with the other Pokemon, or he's going to have to switch out. So I think in the meantime, we're going to want to focus on his other Pokemon. Yeah, let's get a Hurricane off. Or we could probably one-shot this thing with a Poltergeist, but we could die here. We could... Our goat could definitely die here. I say we play it safe and we go for an Earthquake. Let's get that defense up. I'm pretty sure that's what the Mega Form does. And we'll see how it goes here. This is such an interesting strategy. Okay, there's a Protect. I'm not too worried about that, because we did put primary targeting onto this little fella here, and he's pretty dang tanky, let's be honest here. So he'll probably survive this Earthquake, and I will regret it, because I didn't think we were going to be faster than it, if I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, you're setting up Trick Room? Oh, thank you so much. That might actually help us. Oh wait, no, we're definitely faster. Or we're definitely faster than these Pokemon. That is an interesting thing to know. So I say we go for that, and we go for another Earthquake because we know that we can kill Riunculus as long as Golurk survives. We'll see. This is going to be an interesting play. Okay, we're setting up a Light Screen, but I don't think my Pokemon have are special attackers right now, so this is not going to do much for you. It's also setting up a Sandstorm, it looks like. I don't know how... He's got to be setting something up with his next Pokemon, right? Because, like, yeah, we're not going to be doing much damage to Mudsdale, but... Huh. You can get a Hurricane off. Oh, that did pretty good. If we can get a Confuse off of that, that would be wonderful. Let's see what their last Pokemon is here, because this has certainly been an interesting match. It's Slowbro. And he certainly is slow, and he is the bro, so... I say we go for a Muddy Water here, even though it's not very effective. We might... This Slowbro is slower. I know this Pokemon's slow as heck. That's why they call him Slowbro. So she could potentially kill Golurk here, and that could be problematic, but I think we have enough to work with here, and Mudsdale is at a low enough health. Oh, he's Mega Evolving. Okay. So yeah, he's going for quite the tank strategy here. And Mudsdale is using Protect, but that's fine, because we're honestly not really going for Mudsdale, unless he's using something like... Okay, so he's trying to bulk himself up. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they are very tanky. They are incredibly tanky. And he avoided that Poltergeist, huh? Okay, maybe we can get an accuracy down here. That would help us a lot. Okay. They're copying stats here. I think we just keep going for this, because, like I said, Golurk might die, but I'm not sure if they can kill Pelipper as fast, so... Pelipper is going to be our best source of getting damage out here, and it might even be worth switching him out and switching Incineroar in, just to get... Okay, that... Hello. We live. Golurk, you go. That's gonna hurt your own Pokemon here, though, isn't it? And honestly, that might not kill Golurk, yeah. I didn't think it would, honestly. Because we lowered Mudsdale's attack, and that's the problem. He kept him in for so long. Let's see how this does. This is gonna help us a lot, or what? Decent bit. You know? They're gonna keep going for, Golurk here. There goes the Mudsdale, so all Slowbro can really do is try to take us out here, but I'm not sure he's going to have what it takes here, and honestly, we might see a forfeit. And look, the accuracy just went down. Yeah, this is looking pretty grim for this Slowbro here, but you know, you never know. He could be setting some crazy stuff up. I say we just go for another Muddy Water. It's a slow match, but you know, our best bet is whittling him down. Golurk might honestly survive this, and even if he doesn't, I trust my other Pokemon can deal with this thing. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have trusted my initial gut and used Protect. I got a little carried away, but I don't think we're quite out of this yet. Another Muddy Water brings him down to 35. Every little bit helps. And you know what? Realistically, all we really have to do is outlast this thing in the storm if need be. I mean, that just ended, so honestly speaking here, I say we bring Incineroar out. He'll probably try to set up Trick Room again, maybe, or try to nuke our Incineroar, but we're going to Fake Out. Give us another turn to work with here. Hit him with another Muddy Water, just in case, because he's going to survive this. And then, honestly, after this, Darkest Lariat should kill. It should definitely kill. And if it doesn't, good for you, man. You made a really tanky Slowbro that survives a Darkest Lariat with 14% health. And it flinched. Look at that. Well, I guess it was going to do that anyways because of because of Fake Out. So yeah, here we go. Another Muddy Water and Darkest Lariat. This should be it right here, folks. Let's see. Oh, Pelipper's faster than our Incineroar? Wow. Pelipper's like, nah, man, I got this. I'm gonna do my own thing. he just nuked him. That's awesome. Well, and there you have it. Look, there's a couple games in there. I say let's do one more, and we'll call it a video there. Look at that. We made our way back into Rank 3 Ultra Ball. We're on a little 2-game win streak here. Maybe we can get one more going for the video, be undefeated. That would be awesome. I probably just smacked the microphone with my controller, so I apologize for that. But you know what? We're feeling it. We're feeling the momentum. 2-game wins. That is absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. The power of this team is phenomenal. When, you know, I think it's good against other Trick Room teams, and I think it's pretty... Ooh, look at this. Is this another Trick Room? No, this isn't Trick Room. Excadrill's a little scary. Gyarados a little scary. Sinistea honestly freaks me out. Or Sinistra? Yeah, dude, I don't know how to say that. Is Sinistra like another variation of Sinistea, actually? I'm just clicking that together. But yeah, let's see here. I say we start with our Medicham here. And honestly, let's go Golurk, because I don't think this set of Pokemon can kill Medicham as quick as you might think. I would love to give Garganacl a go here, but I think there's too many things that could affect him here in a negative way, so I think we go with Pelipper, right? Because Golurk can probably cover that Charizard himself, and I think we're good. Sinistra, I'm telling you, like, I think that's just where my my Oraguru is gonna go. Is that his name? Oranguru, that's what it is. What a cool name, by the way. Rolls off the tongue. One of the best names they gave a Pokemon. Oranguru. Alright, let's see what we got. What are we starting with here? Excadrill, Gyarados, that is quite the terrifying start, honestly speaking here. But we know that there's not a Fake Out, and our Medicham has a Focus Sash, so unless we get Omega targeted here, I think we're in good hands. Let's Trick Room it up. And we're going to evolve Golurk off the bat, but we're going to use Protect, because we do not outspeed these guys yet. And they will absolutely nuke us like Duke. Duke Nukem himself. Also, I'm not sure, I don't even remember if, did our defense lower? Oh, so you're using Protect off the rip too. I probably could have got away with using, or you're going to use your Excadrill's Earthquake here, right? Yep. I see what you're going for off the rip here, but, you know, my Golurk's going to protect himself. Even if you kill Medicham here, we survive. And honestly, that's a great chunk of health to survive here. Honestly, we need to start hitting them hard. So this is the part where we skill swap, and it's probably not going to hit Golurk until next turn. But we could go for a Rock Slide here and hopefully get a couple flinches. Even if we got one flinch here, that would be huge. Excadrill avoided the attack, but doesn't mean Gyarados can't, you know? Bring a Gyarados below 50% health, you know, that's huge. It's not even Gyarados, it's Zoroark. Okay, that's a little scary. He could kill my my Golurk right now. Okay. Oh, okay. I think that's what we're going for here. I think he's going for the Golurk kill. Yo, for sure. He might be dead here. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but you know what? That's the game. That is how the game's played. This is not looking very good for us here right now. But you know what? We can lower some attack right now. We bring in Incineroar. I think we are going to fake out. We're going to skill... Okay, so we're going to skill swap right here. And honestly, Darkest Lariat could probably kill Zoroark. I say we just go straight for the kill. I know it might be a nice idea to fake out, but we might lose some unnecessary health here. Oh! I've been outplayed. Look at that. So he's going to go for an Earthquake here, and this is going to hurt. But we got the skill swap. So we're going to lower some attack here. And if Medicham can survive for one more... Oh, Rock Blast. Interesting. Interesting. That hurts. But honestly, it's not enough. So that means Medicham is going to skill swap with Incineroar yet again. We're going to go for another Darkest Lariat. And that should probably kill the Zoroark. Unless he goes for Protect again. And even then, that is pretty risky. So let's see what we got here. Even if this Excadrill uses Earthquake, he's got 2 or 3. Yeah, 2 tiers of it. Yeah, okay, Gyarados is coming out here. Darkest Lariat. There goes the Zoroark. Huge. So he's probably looking to reset that Excadrill. Because I guarantee Excadrill is probably coming out next here. We skill swap again. Thank you so much. Right? Is that Excadrill coming out? We're trying to reset him. I haven't really seen what this Gyarados can do yet, but he's going to have 2 tiers of Intimidate before he can attack us, so I'm not too terribly worried about this Gyarados. Unless they bring out a secret 4th option. Nope, there's Excadrill. Okay. Alright. We will do yet another skill swap with Incineroar. And honestly, we probably just go for the KO with Excadrill here, because he's dangerous. And Incineroar might honestly survive. Huge getting Excadrill off the board here. Let's see. Yeah, because we got the Citrus Berry, so whatever Gyarados throws at us, like, we might honestly survive, and getting these Intimidates off is huge. 2 tiers of Intimidate is like the difference between life and death in a situation like this. So he's going for a Waterfall. That's physical. We'll live. It hurts, and he's probably going to die next turn. The Twisted Dimension returns to normal, and that's a bit scary in and of itself. But, you know, I think what we could do here... They're probably going to go for the kill on Incineroar. I think Medicham can survive whatever he's going to throw at us. We're going to throw Pelipper out. All right, let's see. Let's see if this pays off. It could have been a bad risk here, but, you know, this Gyarados is probably going to go for the Pelipper if I had to guess. And Charizard might kill Medicham here, but if not, we get the Trick Room off, and then Incineroar comes back in, and that's huge. We want this Gyarados dead. Oh my god, Medicham? You're a monster. You're a monster. The waterfall and the Pelipper, you're not getting past this bird. Have you seen the size of his beak? Now, my question is, right now, does Medicham have... What does Medicham has Intimidate? So, we're going to skill swap Intimidate with Pelipper. And then Pelipper is going to Muddy Water. And it's not going to hurt the Gyarados very much, but we're not necessarily very worried about the Gyarados here. We're worried about Charizard. So, accuracy went down. That's even better. We skill swap. Got some attack going down. Pelipper with Intimidate. Now that is interesting. Ooh, okay. Now that hurt. Avalanche, that might kill. Oh, Pelipper. Wonderful. I keep forgetting this. Oh my god, we both lived. Yeah. Okay. You know, we could skill swap again, but maybe coaching this Pelipper will pay off. And we're going to go for another Muddy Water here. We will absolutely kill the... Excuse me. The Charizard, but this Gyarados is definitely going to want to kill our Medicham here. And I think that still puts us in a pretty good place where we're not going to die. Even if he attacks my Pelipper, and I mean, he's got 2 tiers of accuracy down. He's more than likely going to miss an attack here. Lash out. Ooh. And we lived. Oh, that's wild. Give him a tier of coaching. Yep. And you know, our best bet here is probably just skill swapping, because I don't think we're necessarily going to kill him here. So let's hit him with Hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Because that's what Pelipper is best at. It's raining, it's pouring. The Pelipper is a schnoozing this dude. Let's see if this will kill a Gyarados. Not quite, but you know what? That is okay. We're going to skill swap, lower his defense again. He'll either kill our Pelipper or our Medicham. And then I'm pretty sure Pelipper avoided the attack. So there's that. And I'm pretty sure this is game right here because it's still raining out. This should kill Gyarados. Yeah, talk about an interesting strat, huh? I find this team incredibly fun. And it's been rewarding to really figure it out. But bam, just like that, the Gyarados goes down. Yeah, I've learned that. Learning when to switch out instead of just taking the KO sometimes works in your favor. Because, yeah, I probably could have gotten another Intimidate off with Incineroar, Medicham switching back and forth there, but I would have lost the Intimidate, being able to cycle it in and out, and I would have lost Incineroar, and he was our backup. He was our guarantee that we were going to win that match. So I think that's where we're going to cut it here tonight, folks. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for checking this out if you did, and leave a like, comment perhaps, and if you like this, I don't know, leave a team or something, or a Pokemon that you'd want me to try out and making a team with, and I'll see what I can do with what I got. We'll get the resources, we'll team build, and we'll make something disgusting. My name's Morgan. I am learning how to play Pokemon through Pokemon Champions, so thanks for checking this out, and see you later.